Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my exact roadmap to making my first $10,000 per month as a video editor without any clients. So we are in sort of our whiteboard view right here, and essentially this is going to be a very basic overview of my plan to making my first $10,000 per month. Per month is what I want to be doing, is like reoccurring, right? Like I don't want to just be making a spotty $10,000 or hitting it for 1 month and then going back down. So essentially this is sort of my roadmap. I haven't yet done it or achieved this goal yet, so by no means is this like a foolproof plan of how to get there, but I have seen results, and working backwards, I know that it is possible to get to this point pretty consistently without any clients. So first things first is we are selling a low ticket digital product, right? So low ticket digital product, and these products are my editing assets, right? So I'm a video editor. I have experience in video editing, so it makes sense for me to sell editing assets, to sell to other editors, which essentially, if you guys don't know this whole saying of like, you are the niche, I highly recommend going checking out Dan Coe's content, because he talks about sort of the philosophy that I tend to abide by in my every single day life, like the 4-hour workday and selling to yourself to make money, if that makes sense. And like, you are the niche. So anyways, Dan Coe, pretty fire, check him out. So I'm selling low ticket digital products full time. So those range from $17 to $47 a product, right? So that is my offer. That is what I'm selling, right? I'm not selling editing services, which I do have an editing client, but that's not going to be counted in this video. That's just extra income that I don't really count. So this is our offer, right? And for you editors out there, this offer could look like video editing services. This could look like selling low ticket digital products as well. Or if you're not a video editor, you know, you're probably not watching this video, but if you aren't a video editor, this could be literally like copywriting, whatever business you're running. It doesn't have to be digital products. It could literally be physical products as well. It doesn't really matter. So now you have your offer, you need to figure out a way to sell your offer. And the biggest thing for me that is working for selling is YouTube and Instagram. So one of these actually converts way better for sales, but I believe in tandem together, they are a killer combo. So what YouTube and Instagram allows us to do is build our audience. So we have our offer, we have our audience. Let's figure out how to grow our audience, right? This is probably where a lot of people fail and they don't get to. Like, they're able to get their offer, they're able to create the products, but now it's just, they struggle at building an audience, and then that's where people tend to give up or lose hope and don't believe in themselves that they can do it, which I honestly almost gave up as well, but I finally cracked the code for making sales. So biggest priority is just getting eyeballs on your website, right? So Instagram gives you lots of eyes, right? But they don't tend to buy, right? They don't convert at a higher percentage. Whereas YouTube you get less eyes, but you get more buys. So the conversion rate on YouTube is way higher. So why would I even focus time on my Instagram? And I'll tell you why. So the reason why I focus my time on Instagram is because it's easier to get more eyeballs, and that is huge. So what do? I send them over to my YouTube. And the reason that I do that is because people on YouTube, they want to see your product in action. They want to see how it works. And they're genuinely just trying to solve a problem that they have inside of their own workflow. Whereas on Instagram, when you're scrolling through Reels, you're not really trying to implement or learn stuff or buy stuff, really. Like, I'm on Instagram just to really kill time, not to like really seek out any solutions. If I'm trying to seek out solutions, I am on YouTube. So chances are, if they go from your Instagram, they get to know you like personally, and then they go see your stuff like on YouTube, where you're actually teaching them something, giving them real, like, tangible, tactical value, that is when they're going to buy. So essentially it goes IG to YouTube to buy, right? That's pretty much the funnel. It's pretty simple. I don't really like to think too much about my funnel other than just work on the inputs of creating Instagram content and YouTube content. So what does that content cadence look like? So on YouTube, it honestly varies. Last month I did dailies, which I highly recommend for people just getting started. Just start pumping out volume, because you will start seeing sales that way. But ideally like 3 times a week. And then on Instagram, ideally 3 times a week, right? People post more, people post way less, and they still see results. But I feel like this is a happy medium if you're doing this full time, to just do 3-3 split. And I think you should honestly be pretty good from there. Now, what you post on these platforms actually does matter. So on my YouTube channel, as you guys can see, I literally post about editing tutorials, how to edit in Premiere Premiere Pro because I want to attract an audience that wants to buy my product or needs to buy my product. I genuinely believe that my product's so good that every single short form content editor needs this product. Otherwise, they're just setting themselves up for one, failure, burnout, or they're literally just going to be working a job that they actually hate, when that's literally the reason they became a video editor, is because they like video editing. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't want to see people fall into the same trap that I fell into, which was literally hating my creative job. And that's like the key with selling low ticket digital products, or you're selling anything. Like, you have to believe in your product so much that you don't like feel like you're scamming people when you're selling to them. Like, there's people who don't believe in their products and they feel like they're scamming people. And me personally, I don't know how they do that or how you can live yourself, to be honest. Like, it's a little weird. Like, I understand the difference between selling something and being like, whoa, this is weird. Like, I feel like I'm scamming people because it's so easy to make money. But there's also a difference between knowing your product sucks and selling it to people and like being like, yeah, I'm scamming these people. You know what I mean? Like, does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. But anyways, so you have your offer, you have your audience. Now, the third step is actually monetizing your audience, which we kind of already broke down preemptively. So that's my fault. But monetizing your audience. So it's building an offer, building an audience, and then monetizing that audience. That's literally online business. That can be applied to any sort of online business. But so monetizing, right? How do you actually monetize? One, it's linking your products to your customer, right? Giving them access to actually be able to buy. And this is a very simple thing. So literally in YouTube, that equals link to your website, and that's it, right? Super easy. On Instagram, that means call to action posts using ManyChat. If you want to save money, you can, and just copy and paste and send messages to people. But using ManyChat, it automatically does it for you, so you don't have to worry about it. So it's not any extra work, which, by the way, if your video does pop off, you're going to have so many comments coming in, like an absurd amount, that you can't do it by yourself. Like, you need ManyChat. So that's literally how you monetize your audience, is just linking them to your first step, which is your offer, right? If they don't know where it is or how to get it, then you're not going to make sales. Super simple. Like, you kind of have to treat your audience, which, by the way, if you're watching this video, I don't look at you as like a kid. This is going to come out wrong, and I'm aware of that. But you have to look at your audience as like they're like babies when it comes to the internet. Like, you literally have to walk their hand from start to finish to like pretty much getting the product that they want, right? Like, you can't expect them to just know how to do things because it's their first time encountering your business. It's the first time encountering you, etc. Like, you want to ease the friction between them being like, oh, this is a really great product, I want to buy it, to actually having it in their possession. So whatever you got to do to make that super easy for your customer, you have to do that. Otherwise, your sales are going to just be tanked when literally they could be so much more optimized and you'd be making way more money. So I guess another step to this sort of monetization stage is building a website, which this should already be done by the time you build an audience, etc. So building a website for them to land on and purchase from. It's super simple. So that is essentially the road to 10K a month as a video editor. Is really just, it comes down to these inputs: 3 YouTube videos a week, 3 Instagram reels a week. And then after that, it's just doing everything else properly and setting up the foundation to allow yourself to succeed. And that's the thing that's so cool about this business model of selling digital products, is you literally create this one time, your product one time, your offer one time, and you also create your website pretty much one time, and you just update it with new products as like you learn and develop as an editor. So then your job is really just to be a full-time content creator. And in my opinion, that is the coolest job ever. Ever since I've been a kid, I've always wanted to be a content creator. And now I could actually say that I get to stay at home all day, record content, and then just like chill. You know what I mean? Like, my life's very simple, very easy, and it's so scalable. It just really is about compounding and building my personal brand over time, which, by the way, if you guys want to learn how to script and build your personal brand, video in the top right corner, go check it out. But anyways, guys, I'm really just trying to like bring some sauce to you guys as video editors, because I want to see you guys make more money. Like, I genuinely believe that being a creative, like, it's your time to take over. Like, creatives are going to take over. And I believe that because businesses need creators much more than they did in the past. Like, social media is the new wave. Social media has been the new wave, and it's only going to go ahead and just continue to grow, which means the demand for creatives is going to just go through the roof. So if you can put yourself kind of downstream of where everyone is heading and just like kind of capture, you know, the leads, the money, then I want you to be able to do it. Like, there's room for all of us to succeed. Is there saturation in the market? Potentially. But at the end of the day, like, you are your own niche. People are going to buy from you because they believe in you, or they like your style better than someone else's. So just be you, build your own brand, build your own audience, build your own products, and people are going to buy. Like, it's a foolproof system. It's just how much time are you going to put into it? How long are you going to stick it out? On those days where you're working 14 hours a day, are you actually going to like stick with it? Or are you going to quit before you even get the chance to see sales roll in? Like for me, I'm the type of guy where I'm really good at building stuff, but I'm not really good at being patient and just like waiting for the sales to come, because I just want to see my work make me money right then and there. But that's not how this game works. Like, you have to be willing to put the work in up front and not see any returns for maybe a couple months, like maybe even a year, because at the end of the day, like, this is a skill that you have to develop to be able to make this work properly. But just don't give up, just stick with it and you will see success. I'm literally a testimonial to that fact, because I spent so much time up front, and then I was doing like $400 a month, $600 a month, and I was like, bro, like, this isn't even paying rent, you know what I mean? But I just believed in myself so much that I was willing to like stick it out, you know, and I was willing to bet on myself that this was going to succeed, because I knew at the end of the day, if I can make $700 a month online, then I can make $1 million a month online. It just, I have to build the audience and get more eyeballs to my offer. That's all it is. At the end of the day, you're just trying to grow your brand to get more eyeballs onto your page, so that way more people convert. It's a simple math equation. All right, I swear I'm almost done ranting, but if you can get like 1 million eyeballs on your page, then how many sales do you think you're going to make? How much money do you think you're going to make, right? Like, you're going to make a decent amount. Just stick with it and you're going to see success. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys liked it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I really love like kind of teaching you guys. I really want to continue getting better at this, so that way, you know, just more and more value is showed to you guys. But anyways, that is it for today. Remember, take action, take over. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.